playing a run back on my first. I was just hoping to make contact. It felt good to just throw a hard one right out of your first rock. So it felt pretty good. And yeah, it feels amazing out there. It's quiet, that's for sure. And I don't think I'll lose my voice this week.
Well, we just got out of hotel isolation right before this game, actually. So we're looking forward to being able to meet together now. But it's been good. Like, as moms, we don't mind the downtime. So it's been good. Just, meeting over Zoom, relaxing in the hotel, doing what we can. But yeah, everyone's been safe so far. So far, so good. Definitely not the start I wanted. It was a little bit different than practice, and I was quite embarrassed by that shot, but I knew I'd figured it out, and the girls were so supportive, and I figured it out in the end. But I think that the other team, they're such a good team, and I think that they're going to go do really well in this event, and in the future we'll see them again for sure. And like, what an experience and a great game to start off the Scotties with.
Yeah, I think coming out with a win is huge, and especially a win where we didn't quite play our best. We were learning a lot out there as we went. It's our first game in a year, our first game with a new teammate. There's a lot of variables, and so to come out with a win, not playing our best and actually learning so much as we went, I think that's really important for us moving forward.
Well, it definitely took a few, practice yesterday and this morning really helped, I think, a bit there. But I think, kind of to touch on what Laura said, I think, we're just kind of building every shot. We're trying to learn something. And I don't really know that I truly personally feel totally comfortable yet. We haven't been able to prepare as you normally would for this. So I think I'm still learning.
Where do I even start? Like you said, the shot making, Rochelle's one of the best leads in the world. So that brings a lot to our team. And I don't think Dana gets enough credit for her curling mind. She's such a smart player. She sees the game really, really well. So to have her kind of watching from an outsider's perspective is so important, but also she's so versatile. And we feel really comfortable knowing that, if one of us has an elevated temperature, we can't enter the building, she can slot in at any position. And the words of wisdom from both of them have been just huge for us so far.
I think it's a great start. Practices were a little shaky, just kind of getting used to the ice and everything. So it felt nice to kind of get our feet underneath us for sure, and kind of get going. And I mean, we have a new player, so got to play with Brittany and get used to that. So I think it sets us up great for the week.
It felt really nice to walk out there and play our first game at the Scotties. We've never been here, so we don't know what it feels like otherwise to have any fans around us. So to be honest, it just felt like another club game out there.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of build up to this for sure, and a lot of sitting around. So just kind of in your own head for the past 3 days, we've been chatting a lot, but I mean, it's like you said, it's just about making shots. So, I mean, it took a lot of mental prep, but we were pretty prepared, I think, as a team and as individuals.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we're still playing at a national event with all the best women's teams in Canada. So I think it's still the Scotties at the end of the day. However, the atmosphere does change it a little bit. And I think for us personally, since we don't know any different, makes it a little bit smoother going into each game.
Yeah, we got a lucky break on one or two of theirs, and we were just able to kind of bear down and capitalize, which I think will be the theme of the week, bearing down and capitalize when we need. And sweepers put them in good spots and led to a 3.
I think today our main priority was to just start feeling comfortable on the ice and gain some confidence. And we got a lot more comfortable and gained a lot more confidence than we expected.
Agreed. We're a pretty positive group, I would say. Not a lot gets us down. So I think we just realized there's a lot of ends left to curl, and everyone's fresh out there. So you never know what's going to happen, especially at this Scotties.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. There is an
Well, I mean, for most of us, it's our first game in a year, pretty much. So we're kind of just getting used to kind of being back together again. And we've kind of had to stay in our own sheltered little room. So we're getting used to that. It's all just kind of new things that we're trying to become accustomed to. But we're thrilled to start off with a win.
Yeah. There's so many precautions being taken by Curling Canada that some of that safety aspect isn't as much of a concern for us because we know that everyone in the building is doing everything they can to keep us safe. So I think we're really lucky that we don't have to worry about it as much. Obviously, we're taking all the precautions we can, but very grateful for everything that has been done by the sponsors in Curling Canada to make this happen.